Hey, what's going on, buddies? Got my coffee. Oh, it's so good. Loves my coffee. How's everybody doing tonight? Friday night. I'm watching the playoffs in hockey, watching Montreal play the New York Rangers. I don't know if anyone there is watching hockey tonight. I'm doing another buddy chat, so once again, if anyone wants to have a chat with me, just send me a private message and we can have a chat. I do have something cool I'm going to show you. Check this out. The spinners that I was showing you guys before, right here, we go. Well, now they're in some different colors. I got 6 different colors. Hey, say hi to my dog. Ezra! Ezra, are you awake? Hey, buddy. Anyway, 6 different colors. So let me lay them in. I guess I could have did this before I just turned on my phone, but there. White, purple, red, green, black, yellow. Hey, Cooper. Yeah, so we got 6 different colors right now. So if you guys want to order them, you can just tell them what color you want. They're $10 a spinner plus shipping. I don't think shipping is going to be very much because see how thin they are. I found out from that if they fit through the envelope slot where you throw in mail, yeah, if they fit through that, then it gets charged just as an envelope, so it's really cheap shipping. That's why these things, little effers, are so expensive. These come in different colors too, but my sons took like all of them. They love these things. My kids took them all. And these come in different colors too, but shipping sucks for these things because they don't fit through the envelope slot. So when they don't fit through that, it got to be charged as like a package, and shipping costs just as much as the thing does. It's like $15 for this, and the lady at Canada Post told me it's going to cost between $15 and $20 to ship it anywhere in Canada. So outside of that, even more. And I'm like, whoa, I mean, who wants to pay more for it? So they're called the Fidget Cube. So I've seen a few members post pictures that they found one. So they are out there. Look for them. Maybe you can order them online and get them for cheaper shipping than I can do. But yeah, the spinners are easier. I said a few times when I did live broadcasts, turn this down because I'm watching hockey, I'm sorry. 1-1 with Montreal and New York. I'm a Toronto fan. Toronto lost in overtime last night. Hey, Greg. When I do, I was talking, or I've said a few times doing these, that I'm going to give away a book or give away shirts and stuff. So tonight I'm going to give away a copy of my book. I'm going to give away one of these. No, you don't have to do anything tonight to win it. Just, I already chose the winner. I'm going to show you guys who won, and I'm going to tell you why she won. Oh, Montreal just scored. It's now 2-1 for Montreal. A while back, I posted asking members to put up a small video explaining or saying why you love PTSD Buddies, or how PTSD Buddies has helped you, or something like that. And there was a few people who put in videos, not many, but a few. So I chose one, and I'm going to send this person a book just to say thanks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play just a little short clip of the video she posted, and yeah, I'm going to send her a private message after I do this broadcast to let her know she won. Anyway.
God, I'm so bad at this video stuff. I don't like seeing myself on video, and I don't like listening to my voice on recordings.
Keep my hand shaking. Okay.
But hey, let's go. I just want to say thank you, Jamie, and thank you to all the admins for keeping PTSD Buddies going, and thank you for letting me be a part of the group, even though I'm Norwegian. There is already a Norwegian group that was created by somebody else, but I don't find this group as well supporting as PTSD Buddies group. I find that in this group there's more people that I can relate to and that I can understand, and the best part of it is that because it's not Norwegian, there's not so many people who know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. Because I've been trying to be open a lot about what I've been through and how PTSD is affecting my life, and I've also done a lot of politics to make conditions better in Norway. And there's always this one person who knows somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody, and there's starting rumors, and people find what I've written in groups and they repost it and send it to people who shouldn't see what I'm writing. So I think that the PTSD Buddy group is making me feel more safe.
Anyway, yeah. So anyway, I'm going to send her a message later, just so I can find out where she would like me to ship the book. Yeah, but anyway, I'm going to give her a copy of my first book, which is called A Soldier's Tale, a Newfoundland soldier in Afghanistan. Newfoundland is just where I'm from. And yeah, so thanks a lot for submitting the videos. Thanks to everyone who submitted a video. And there will be more contests, and I don't really call it contests, but there'll be more times I'll ask for certain videos or pictures. I got a lot of selfies. If you go into, let me see if I remember how to do this, man. My kids are so much better with Facebook than I am. But in our group, we got, in our photo album, we have a bunch of selfies. So, here we go. Go under photos, and then albums, I think. Yeah, and then PTSD Buddies selfies. And bam, yeah. We got a lot of selfies of different memories that I put into an album that you can check out. I got more to add to it, but I'm going to try to put them in a slideshow. I'm not going to post it on YouTube or anything. I thought it'd be cool to do a slideshow and then post a slideshow just in the PTSD Buddies group. Because I don't really want to show everyone's picture on YouTube. That way everyone sees it, and I don't want to do that. So if anyone wants to have a chat with me, please send me a private message, like I said, and we can have a chat. If not, I'll just keep talking. And I thought, lots of people are sharing stories. I thought I could share some stories. One story I remember telling on the interview, TV, squirrel. A lot of people who have kids ask me questions about what it's like talking to children with when you have PTSD. How do you explain it to your kids? And for me, I just kind of explained that Dad has certain issues because he went through some trauma, and I didn't go too in depth with it. I knew the kids wanted to help, so I kind of showed the kids what my triggers were. Like I explained to them that Dad gets nervous when he goes to the mall because there's so many people and stuff like that, right? And my son Cody, he really wanted to help. He was only, I think, 7 at the time. And I'll tell this story. We were at the mall. They wanted to go to the mall. And anyone, or not anyone, but a lot of people with PTSD, you probably know what I'm talking about. The mall is not a cool spot. There's so many people and everything. So anyway, it's me and my wife and my 2 boys. We go into the mall. And right away, I'm walking in the mall, and I'm looking, and it just seems like everybody is staring at me. Everyone is judging me or something. And I just keep my head down. I keep walking. And I guess my son Cody can see that his dad is going through something, and I've talked to him about triggers and everything. So I remember just walking through the mall with my head down, and I felt his hand grab mine, and I looked down at him, and he said, "Dad, I got to go to the bathroom. Can you go to the bathroom with me?" And I wasn't even thinking about anything else then. I just felt like I had something to do. I had to help my son, and he led me out into the bathroom. We got into the bathroom, and brought me into the stall and closed the stall, and he said, "Dad, you look triggered. Do you want to go through some breathing techniques and stuff?" So, you know, it was there I realized that, you know, my kids can really help me if I give them the opportunity, right? You know, because you think you try to hide it from them and try to protect them from it, and it's they're smart, you know. Kids are smart. They're going to figure it out, and you know, if you give them a chance, they'll help, man. I mean, my kids know what triggers me. A lot of times kind of forget what triggers me, and they remind me, and you know, they really look after me, you know. Maybe that's why I don't need I don't feel like I need a service dog. I got my kids. They really, and my wife, God love her, she really stuck by me too, right? But if it wasn't for my kids, man, and my wife, I don't think I'd be here. I mean, there was a time when I thought my wife and kids, well, at the time I thought Vanessa was my girlfriend, but there was a time I thought her and Avery would be better off without me. I don't know, because when I come home from Afghanistan, I just seem so angry all the time. I seem so mad, and all I wanted to do was hide in the basement and be away from everybody, right? And it just seemed like every time I was in a situation with them, I was causing more pain than good. I mean, I was never physical towards anyone. Or towards them. It was just verbal. I just yelled. I just took things the wrong way all the time, right? If you read this book, my second book talks about how I took everything the wrong way. And I took it out on my family, you know. It was like I wanted to argue. I wanted to fight. I needed to. So you spend a lot of time just in the basement, right? Anyway, I mean, I went to Newfoundland. At the time, after Afghanistan, I was living in Edmonton, and after I went to Newfoundland, and that blew up in my face. I didn't get along with my family there. Came back to Edmonton, went to work, and I just felt like I couldn't tell anybody at work. I mean, I'm in the military. You tell anyone that you're sick, you just, you know, you can get belittled a little bit. I mean, and no one meant anything by it. It's just guys being guys, you know. Oh, you sick? Are you? Go, puss, and right. So you hide the pain. I remember, like, I told this story so many times, man. I remember going into work, promising Vanessa that I'm going to tell someone I need to talk to a doctor. I need to talk to a head doctor, and going into work and watching the Sergeant Major shit all over somebody for having a bad back, or shitting all over somebody else for being actually sick, like the flu, and giving someone else a hard time because he's on crutches. And I'm like, Jesus, I said, if the Sergeant Major's giving these guys a hard time about actual problems like that, I mean, how do I tell them I'm depressed? How do I tell them I'm going home every night and yelling in my sleep so bad that it's scaring my kids? Because that's happened. Woke up with the kids at the end of my bed crying. Reminds me of a story. I remember one time, I don't know why, man, like this is in Edmonton. I woke up one night, and it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I just woke up, and I remember raising my head at the pillow and looking around, and it's just blackness, right? And I looked over at Vanessa, and she's lying next to me, and I don't know what it was, but as I looked over, she rolled over in her sleep, and when she rolled over, her elbow come down and caught me in the bridge of the nose. Boom, like that, man. Like, she just did it in her sleep. Anyway, hit me really hard in the nose, busted my nose open. I got blood coming from my face now all of my nose. So I run into the bathroom and I start trying to clean my face out and stop the bleeding, and now I'm all wide awake now. So once I stop the bleeding, I walk out into the hallway, and I guess I woke up Avery from me doing all this stuff. And I guess I watched too many ghost shows, man, because when he come walking out of the darkness, right, he just scared the heck out of me, man. So I screamed, ah, like that, right? And I fell back into the bathroom, and my nose started bleeding again. And then he is crying because I yelled or screamed. And then he sees my face bleeding, and he's crying. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm trying to hold the blood in and hug him. And anyway, what a mess. And Vanessa slept through it all. Oh man, slept through it all. Did I ever tell you to get? Still nobody wants to have a chat. So, you know, if anyone wants to have a chat and talk about their PTSD, I'm here to listen. I'm here to, you know, talk about it. If not, I'll just keep talking. Oh man, she bombed me in the nose. I remember that so well. But man, I don't know. I watch a lot of paranormal shows. I like watching the ghost shows and Ghost Adventures or whatever all those shows are. And to see this little kid walk out of the darkness dead. Oh man. Ah! Yeah. But talking about sleeping, I remember when I got put under to get some coffee. I got put under once when I was in the dentist. I don't know if I think I've told that story a few times. I just don't know if who's listening has heard that story. When I got put under to get my wisdom teeth taken out, my PTSD was at its worst, and I wasn't sleeping at all. Get a couple hours, but like I wouldn't have no straight, you know, sleep. I would just wake up, fall asleep, wake up, fall asleep, you know. So I was really groggy, and I was irritable, you know, and stuff like that. And they put me under to pull my teeth out. And I have no tolerance for this stuff, man. Like I have no tolerance for pills. You give me painkillers, I'm like, oh, very low tolerance. And they stuck the needle in my hand, and I was just out immediately. And but now you think about it, if I wasn't getting any sleep at all, and now I'm put under, man, I stayed under. I was only supposed to be up for like 30 minutes, and 4 hours later, I guess, they went and told my wife, yeah, he's not waking up. I just stayed out. I guess my body was just exhausted, right? But if I had my time back, I wouldn't have got put under, because for a person who doesn't sleep much, you know, I shouldn't have, you know, put myself through that to be asleep that long. But the killer is I have nightmares. I have a lot of nightmares. So when they put me under, I went right into a nightmare, man, sitting in a dentist chair. So I talk with my hands. As I'm talking, my hands will be going and moving and stuff, you know, like a Power Ranger or something, you know. Power Ranger's always moving or talking. Anyway, I started, you know, yelling out army talk and telling people where the Taliban are and stuff like that in the dentist chair, and my arms are swinging around, and I hit the dentist, and I hit the tray of tools, and they ended up having to tie my hands down. And I guess my wife and kid was in the waiting room and could hear me yelling and stuff. And yeah, it was a really bad scene. Really bad. All right. Well, no one seems to want to have a chat tonight. I've told a bunch of stories, so no one else wants to have a chat. I'm going to say goodnight. If anyone does want to have a chat with me, send me a private message and we'll set up a date and when we can talk, all right? And it'll be on you whenever you guys want to do it. So anyway, have a good Easter. Take care, comb your hair, and hope to talk to you soon. Cheers, everybody.